With the new rank season starting around 2 days ago and with there being no modifiers this entire season, I thought this would be the perfect time to go over a full ranked guide on how to hit masters. This is going to be a 3-step process. Let's hop into it, wasting no time. Let's go. Now I'm going to be going over the 2 best brawlers to max out from each brawler class, and the reason why I'm doing this is because if you only max out tanks, well then you're not going to win any games in bounty or knockout, and if you only max out snipers, you're not going to win any games in heist. So you have to have the perfect balance. Let's start off with tanks. The first tank you want to max out is Daryl. He has an amazing super and he also has a hypercharge which automatically moves him up. The second one you want to max out is Frank. He also has a hypercharge and his attack rework just makes him broken. Moving on to assassins, Melody is absolutely broken right now. She has an amazing hypercharge, good mobility, and good damage. She's also really versatile, really good in heist, really good in brawl ball, really good in gem grab, and can also be played in knockout. The second best assassin in the game is gonna be Stu. He has really good control with his super. He also has really good movement and he has an insane hypercharge as well. Going over to support brawlers, Barry is one of, if not the best brawler in the game right now. He literally gets his super if he heals his teammates. If he heals himself, he also gets his super and he can get his hypercharge insanely fast and it covers so much space. Look at this, I'm popping his hypercharge and it covers all of that space. The second best support brawler is going to be Max, and this is simply because how versatile she is. She has pretty good range, really fast, which makes her hard to hit. She doesn't have that bad damage and her hypercharge is really good at gaining control. Moving on to controllers, number 1 is going to be Penny, and this is simply because of her hypercharge. If the enemy doesn't have a thrower and they can't take out the hypercharge really fast, you basically automatically won the game. It's so good, it's actually insane. And the other best controller brawler is going to be Lou. He recently got a 15% reload speed buff which allows him to get his super and hypercharge even faster, and we all know how good his hypercharge is. Moving on to damage dealers, the first brawler is going to be Surge. He's one of the most versatile brawlers in the entire game. He's almost good in every single mode, and the second best damage dealer is going to be Eve, and this is simply because of her hypercharge. It's so OP, it counters so many brawlers, it's not fair. Looking at snipers, the first best one is going to be Angelo. He has crazy damage, he has really good gadgets, he has good range, and he can go over water. I mean, what else do you really want? And the other best sniper is going to be Piper. Piper has crazy damage, crazy range. Her hypercharge basically allows her to get a free hit once you land on the ground, and both of her gadgets are absolutely broken. And finally, going on to throwers, Larry and Lori is actually crazy right now. This is one of the only brawlers that can counter assassins with his super. It's actually insanely OP. And number 2 is gonna be Juju, just because both of her gadgets are insanely broken and her super is actually insane. It literally has like the same amount of HP as a Nita Bear, but you can literally slow your enemies down and it shoots so far. It's literally a sniper. Like, how is that fair? Now you may be thinking it's pretty obvious what brawlers to choose when you're playing a specific game mode. Like, you don't play tanks and bounty, you don't play assassins and heist, but there are some specific brawlers you may not think about when you're choosing in your draft. So let's go over it real quick. Starting off with gem grab, you want to choose control brawlers because the entire idea of gem grab is to control the map, pick up the gems, but you can also choose brawlers that have really good supers. So for example, if you're losing 9-0 and you have a Tara on your team, Tara has super, one pull on the gem carrier can change the entire game and you can steal that game. So you either want to choose controller brawlers or brawlers that have really good supers. Tara's an example. Another example is like Leon or something. Go invisible, kill the gem carrier, you win the game. Going over to heist, the obvious one is going to be damage dealers. The main objective is to take out the heist safe. If you can take it out really fast, you're gonna win the game. But the other specific brawlers that you may not be thinking about is brawlers that can dish out a lot of damage at the end of the game. So for example, let's say your heist safe has 50% left, the enemy high safe has 60% left, there's 10 seconds left, you need to get to the safe really fast, steal the game. You can just use, if you have Crow on your team, a Crow hypercharge that's like 50% in like 2 seconds. It's literally OP. Going over to hot zone, and it's gonna be control brawlers. I mean, that's literally it. You can't really steal a game in hot zone, so it's gonna be control brawlers. And yeah, moving on to bounty and knockout, it's obviously going to be snipers. They are the best brawlers on bounty or knockout, but the other type of brawlers you can play is assassins like Leon. Leon, and also Lily. You can go invisible and get sneaky kills. Normally in bounty or knockout, there are going to be snipers. Snipers have less HP. You go into the shadow with Lily, you shoot twice the dead. You use your super with Leon, you can easily kill so many snipers and bounties. So these are the other type of brawlers you want to think about. And finally, going into Brawl Ball. Now you can't really steal a game in Brawl Ball, but what you can do is choose assassins and get sneaky goals. So for example, let's just use Leon once again because it's really easy. You pop a Leon super, you go invisible, your teammate passes it to you, the enemies have no idea you're there, you're literally invisible, you pick up the ball, you just score, you get a sneaky goal. The other brawler class that's really good is tanks, just because you can walk in a lot of goals. So for example, you pop a Rosa super, you have the ball, you just walking in because the enemies can't kill you. And lastly, it's gonna be controllers. Obviously you need to control the map in Brawl Ball to get some goals. Whoa. So the picks and bans are the most important part in ranked because they literally define who you can play, who you can't play. You can get the most broken brawler on the map. The enemies can have literally 3 world champions. If you counter all of them, you can easily win the game. So I'm gonna give you guys a basic understanding on who you should pick and ban, and then we're gonna go over an example so you can actually understand what I'm talking about. So starting off with the picks, if you have the first or second pick, depending on what side you're on, you want to choose the best brawler on that map unless it gets countered easily. So for example, if Sprout is the best brawler on that map, you don't want to play Sprout because Sprout can literally get countered by so many brawlers. So if that brawler doesn't get countered easily, choose that brawler with your first or second pick. Now with your third and fourth pick, you want to either counter them or choose another really good brawler. You kind of want to go off of what they did. So for example, if they chose 2 brawlers that get easily countered, you want to try and counter them. If they chose 1 brawler that can get countered, 1 brawler that's good, you can match that. Choose a brawler that counters their brawler, choose a brawler that's good on the map. You kind of want to go off what they did and understand how you can win the game. And finally, with the 5th or last pick, you want to either choose a brawler that counters their brawlers or choose a brawler that fits really good into your team. So for example, if your team chose Jackie and then they chose Frank, and you have the last pick, you could choose Byron, you could choose a healer, and then you have 2 tanks and a healer, you can basically win that game. If they chose like Sprout and then they chose like, I don't know, Barley, and then they chose Dynamite, just choose Mortis. You want to either counter them or choose a brawler that fits really good on your team. So now let's go over an example draft where you could pause the video and see who we should pick, who we should ban, and let's see what happens. So we're going to press play, and the map we get is Heist Hot Potato. This is the map. Examine the map, understand how many walls there are, how many water there is, what you're supposed to do on Heist. We're on the blue side, we get the first pick. So we get the first pick, and we're the first pick on our team. Now pause the video. Who do you guys think we should ban? Pause the video and understand who we should ban. So the brawler that we want to play, we're the first pick. The brawler we really want to play on this map, on any Heist map, as we explained, is going to be Melody. That's why I pre-picked Melody. I'm not playing in a team. I can't control who they're gonna ban or not. We're gonna pre-pick Melody just so our team doesn't ban Melody. The second best brawler on Heist is going to be Chuck. So we ban Chuck because we don't want to leave Melody and Chuck open, because then the enemy can take one of them. They don't ban Melody. That was a really bad play by them. We choose Melody right away, which is amazing. So now let's see who they pick. They pick Edgar. Edgar isn't that good on Heist. We already explained assassins aren't that good on Heist, so that was a pretty bad pick there. So now let's see who the second pick is. Let's just skip forward and see who they pick. They choose Fang right here. That may be one of the worst picks of all time. Fang and Edgar get countered by so many brawlers. For example, let's just name one. Gale literally counters both of them. So our teammate right here can go Gale, but you have to examine the game mode as well. Gale isn't really that good in Heist, so I did suggest to someone here. Our teammate goes Amber, which isn't that bad of a pick because Amber's gadget does do a good amount of damage. 2 assassins, 2 tanks, so that wasn't that bad of a pick. So now let's skip forward. I did suggest someone here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we did. We suggested, let's see who we suggested. So we suggested Colette. The reason why we suggested Colette is, number 1, Colette is really good on Heist. 1 Colette super with the hypercharge does like 25%. With the damage it does like 30%. And also Colette literally counters Fang. Fang's the tank. Colette counters tanks. So Colette is definitely the best pick. We could go right here. So let's see. Our teammate chooses Colette. So our teammate chooses Colette. Whoa. So now they have the last pick. Pause the video and understand who you think they should choose. They can see our team. They have one more pick. Who should they pick? So let's see who they pick. Let's just skip forward. They pick Nita. Now Nita isn't that bad of a pick just because Melody isn't that good in Nita's bear. Colette has to shoot like 4 times. Amber's pretty good. Amber can pierce through it. But the brawler they should have chosen is a thrower. Melody can't break any walls, Amber can't break any walls, Colette can't break any walls. If they chose a thrower, we could have been in a pretty big trouble. If they just chose like Dynamite or Barley or something like that, we could have maybe lost this game. So right here, Melody destroys the safe, Colette counters Fang, and Amber does pretty good into the Nita and the Nita Bear. I think we have the draft, and what happened, we easily won the game. Easy dub. It doesn't matter if they have 3 Masters players and you have 3 Golden players. If you counter them, you're gonna win the game. It's literally not even close. So now we're gonna be putting everything we learned into use. We're gonna be playing one game of ranked. We are in Diamond 1. This is the first day of the season. I'm posting this tomorrow, so it's actually the second day when you're watching this, but we're already in Diamond. The competition is gonna be pretty high. So hopping into this... Okay then. So hopping into this game, we actually get Heist Bridge too far, and what did we learn? We have the first pick, who is the best brawler in Heist. If you have the first pick, you want to leave Melody. We're gonna pre-pick Melody. Hopefully our teammates don't ban Melody. We're gonna be banning Chuck because I think Chuck is the second best brawler. If we leave Melody and Chuck open, we can choose Melody, but then they're gonna get Chuck. So we're gonna ban Chuck. Our teammate already bans him. Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna ban Colt. Where's Colt? Where's Colt? Okay, we're just gonna ban Colt. I wasn't really paying attention. They didn't ban Melody. Now Melody is kind of underrated in Heist. I have no idea why. Melody is the best brawler. Melody isn't underrated, but in lower leagues, no one really understands to ban Melody in Heist. So you can see my teammates aren't even suggesting Melody. We're gonna choose Melody right away, and our chances of winning this game already went up by like 30%. We got the best brawler on Heist in ranked. They choose Mo. Mo is absolutely horrific, so they choose Mo. Now let's see who more So they choose Piper. So what we can do here is actually choose Eve. Our teammate choose Belle. That's one of the worst picks you can make. Piper counters Belle. Piper does more damage. You shoot them once, you pop a curve, they're dead. Our teammate chooses 8-bit, which isn't that bad. 8-bit obviously can do damage really fast. They choose Jessie. So now Jessie is an okay pick. Obviously Jessie is really good in Heist, but if Belle shoots the turret, or the Jessie turret, it can bounce onto their teammates. So it's kind of an okay pick. Our teammates kind of messed up a little bit, but honestly we have Melody. We should be able to win this game. So let's see what happens here. We're gonna go on the right side. Honestly, Belle or 8-bit should go in the middle. I think Belle should have went in the middle, but it's perfectly fine. Let's move up on this right side. We do have a Mo here, so we just want to try to get a super. He pops a gadget, so we're just gonna back up. Obviously it takes really long for Mo to get a super. That gadget makes it like get it like 100% faster, so we have to back up there. We need one more hit. Both of our teammates go down. This is kind of bad. We're gonna go like this, just ignore them completely. Now this Pipe is gonna try to hit me. We're gonna try to juke. We do get tapped there, so our teammates are kind of getting destroyed on their lane. I can't do anything against the Piper. Our 8-bit or Belle should be on the Piper. Hopefully they can take out that Piper kind of fast. Our teammate gets turret. He places in a defense position because we are kind of backed up right here. We don't want to feed any hits onto this Mo. We need one more hit and we get our super. Nice. So if we can take this Mo out, actually we're gonna go in right now. There's really no one back, so we're gonna pop this. It forces the Piper back. We're gonna pop another gadget as fast as we can. We're doing a good amount of damage. This Piper is gonna jump. We do get hit there, but we're gonna continue doing damage. It's fine. We're doing so much damage right now. We're actually winning the game now. We did so much damage right there. You can see exactly why Melody is the best brawler on Heist. Our teammate literally misses a standing turret. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is actually a close game. There's no one in the mid. Hopefully our teammate doesn't feed super there. I'm relying on him heavily right now. I do get hit there. Okay, he kills the Jessie, which is amazing. I'm really close to my hypercharge. One hypercharge and we should be able to win this game. I am mid, which is kind of bad. They're gonna focus on the 8-bit right here. Can we get hypercharge, but we're so low. I think we're gonna lose this game because our 8-bit died and they have 2 hypercharges available. Our Belle literally can't do anything. We're gonna pop this and we're just gonna go in. Teammates, please, you guys got this. Hold up, come on. We're doing so much damage. We get knocked back. Come on. Oh my gosh, you can see right there why Melody is the best brawler on Heist. I thought we were gonna lose. We super 3 times, absolutely destroyed the safe. I need water. Maybe we should switch. I don't know, this Belle's kind of struggling. He wants me to go mid. He wants me to go mid. I can't do anything unless I juke, but that's gonna be kind of difficult. I mean, there's really no space to juke. Can this like settings thing go away? We actually are kind of juking right now. We're gonna go mid. We get hit once. We're just gonna pop a gadget. He's gonna knock me back. Honestly, that's perfectly fine. We already did 9%. I don't know why he wants me to go mid. That makes no sense. I have so less range. He literally has range to hit the Piper. Okay, maybe this Bell wants to switch. I don't know what my teammates are doing. I definitely shouldn't be mid. As you guys can see, I'm getting destroyed right now. Honestly, if I could get my super, I just need my super. Our Bell may be the worst Bell in the entire game. We're gonna double up on this right side just because me and 8-Bit do so much damage. I need to, if I stand on this turret, I can do so much damage. We do get hit there. We are losing, but we do have control finally. So our team is gonna do some damage right there. We are one shot to a super. One more hit and we get our super. We're gonna try to juke that Mo shot, and if we get a super right now, we can do so much damage. We do get it, but Mo also gets super, so we're not gonna pop it right now. So there is a Piper here. I don't know if this Piper knows I'm here. We're gonna go like this and just go in, and if they ignore us, I mean, they can't ignore a Melody on safe. You just can't do that. Look how much damage I'm doing. I'm gonna tank those shots perfectly fine. We are winning now, but the thing is, Jesse does have hypercharge. If I'm the Bell, I'm popping hypercharge right now. Honestly, it doesn't do that, which is bad. Now we might just lose right here because our teammate just can't take out a Jesse. I don't understand how that's possible. This Piper is one shot and he still dies to the Piper. What are you doing? We're really close to our super. Okay, we're gonna, oh my gosh, I wasted my super. I think we're gonna lose this game, guys. Our Bell, I don't know why you would choose Bell when they chose a Piper. That makes no sense. I don't really understand the thought process behind that. I might just go on the Jesse because the Jesse is doing the most amount of damage to us. Hopefully this Bell goes mid. Okay, it is gonna go mid. So let's see if we can try to do some damage, do some work on this Jesse. So we're gonna move up on this left side here. We already get control. We do get tapped twice, but we do have control, which is amazing. This Jesse can't move up. So we're winning our lane already. Hopefully our teammates are winning it as well. The Mo does die, which is amazing. We're gonna move up here. It's fine if we get tapped because we just want positioning. They get hit by that, but we can't really do anything. They're behind the wall. So we're gonna go like this, hit them 3 times. We're gonna go in, we're gonna get that kill as well. And I think we already won the game. I mean, 8-Bit and Melody on a safe is not fair. You guys can see how much damage we're doing. We're gonna pop a gadget right here, and we're just going in. We're gonna swipe, and now we're really close to another super already. We're gonna try to juke. We juke that shot, and we just win the game. Hold up. I mean, Melody plus 8-Bit on a high safe is not fair. We went 3 and 7, but we still got star player because we did so much damage. You guys can see right there. Our draft was okay. Bell, no, that definitely wasn't a good pick. If we chose someone else other than Bell, we would have won the game really fast. But we chose Melody, the best brawler on Heist, and we got the win. Easy dog. But there you guys have it, a complete guide on how to hit Masters this season. If you watch the entire thing and you follow exactly what I said, I guarantee your chance of hitting Masters will go up by like 50%. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss any future videos.